Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and
Okay.
another word named Bradley. See this hair? This hair was not like this before I got in the vehicle with Mr. Heidi. My hair was all nicely curled and stuff, you know, and then Brad Heidi, because we had to go to the doctor early this morning, then Brad Heidi had the windows down after the doctor's appointment, and this is what you get. Yep, this is what you have now. This is the remnants of, you know. And he does not care. Anyway.
Wait a minute.
Okay, what?
At least I got the stuff in my mouth. Much of that.
Okay,
At
wow.
least I didn't hang my head out the door panting out the window.
No, you had me do it.
No, because you were driving
No, not on the way back.
on the way there.
On the way there, I was driving. Because I want to make sure I don't get afraid of driving again. You know, because that used to be a big, big issue with me. Anyway, it is October 1st, 2018. It is Monday afternoon at 12:10 p.m. And I just got done eating some Subway, and Brad's eating his sandwich. And let's do the weather. And then I have a small Dollar Tree haul. And then we got a lovely surprise from a friend that was really neat. So anyway, it is 86 degrees. Feels like 94. High will be 90. Low will be 73. 30% chance of rain this evening. Humidity is at 66%. Wind is 9 miles per hour from the east. Sunrise was at 7:30 a.m. and sunset will be at 7:22 p.m. And tomorrow, 80% chance of rain, honey, and thunderstorms. So tomorrow will be a rainy day. Anyway, first, before I get into the Dollar Tree items, I want to thank my friend Dawn. I think it's Sunset 13. Either Sunrise or Sunset 13. And she surprised us. We were expecting some Amazon packages, but then she surprised us by getting a couple of things on our Amazon wish list, and they were for the puppies. And we are very excited. She surprised us with this, which is a dog water fountain. And it's suitable for dogs and cats. Got multiple tiers, and I think the dogs are really going to love this. Don't you, Charlie? Are you so excited right now? You are? And they're a little more excited over the next item right now, which is this.
You have their undivided.
The jerky treats. They're very excited about these right now. They're crowding around me.
Oh, man.
Holy moly, are we excited, people? Oh, boy. Yeah, you can smell them.
Yeah, oh, I could.
Mm-hmm. You want to crumble one up for Mama? About half of one. These are pretty big. Look here. Don't you eat it.
Oh, come on.
And then you want Nixie? These are nice and soft, too, by the way. Thank you, Don, so much.
Yes, thank
Charlie,
you, Dawn.
hang on a minute. Here you go. Those are very, very nice, guys. If you're thinking about purchasing these are very nice. Look at that nice size and stuff. So, thank you so much. The dogs are thrilled. And, you know, it was a really, really neat surprise. Thank you so much. So, let me do the quick Dollar Tree run, and then we'll talk about a few other things that came in. Then we'll talk about how the doctor's visits went. So, I got 3 packages of these barbecue, the Brims barbecue. Now, they sell the same package at Walmart, and they charge almost $2.
$1.78.
$1.78. You can get same size, same brand at Dollar Tree, which actually is owned by Walmart. I don't know if a lot of you people know that. Yes. That's why if you ever think about it, usually there's not a Dollar Tree too far from Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah. So you can go and get that. And that's why you're now seeing some of the awesome products in Walmart stores. Because, yeah. I don't think it started out that way. And then I got 3 of the plain Brad really loves these pork rinds. I didn't know if he would like them or not, but he really loves them too. So, you know, so for those of you that are low carbing or keto, you know, I got 5 more boxes of the back and body that I buy all the time. There's 24 capsules because we go through this. I got 2 of these for Brad. He really likes these sharp cheddar cheese flavored, you know. He'll eat them with tortilla chips or whatever.
Or the plain.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So I got 2 of these glasses. Do you want the blue ones in the?
I have
Okay.
no opinion, sweetie.
And I also got 2 packs of the clear ones like this. These I'm going to take in the craft room, and I'm going to use them because I'm going to either that or I'm going to take either the red cups, I think maybe that we have in the kitchen. I'm going to start doing some of my incense again, cones and the sticks, and then put those up on Etsy once I have those done and cured in different scents. So, yeah. Be looking for that. What else? I did get a bag of the sugar-free hard butterscotch candies. I got a bag of the Werther's original caramel coffee flavored. And sometimes just like something a little sweet. I got 2 of the Febreze. I got 1 of these. I love this scent. And what I do is I cut this in half. I have another bottle, and so I do half fabric softener, half white vinegar, shake it up really well, and then it helps your clothes not be as stiff if you're hanging them outside or if you're hanging them inside to dry instead of in the dryer. So that works out well. And the only other thing I got one other thing besides this, but these are neat. These are the water with the electrolytes, and it is 1.5 quarts. Purified water with electrolytes added for great taste. Huge. So I got us each one of these, and it can easily be refilled. And the other cool thing I found this time was the panko breadcrumbs to use. So very cool for $1. Can't beat that.
That is good.
That's all we had really coming in there. Where's your little blender, babe? We had come in Amazon. Brad wanted a new one of these. We have one, but Brad just wanted a new one. And so what we're gonna do is I'm saving stuff up for Linda when she gets her apartment. Then I can send her a nice big box of stuff. So we're gonna clean up and box up the one like this that we have, and then we'll give it to her. And other kitchen stuff that we no longer use or we've just, replaced or whatever, we're sending her way. So yeah. And where's your turkey stick, honey? He's hiding all this stuff over there.
Well, yeah.
And then I get him these, maybe once a month, once every 2 months, the turkey sticks by Old Wisconsin. And they're really nice and soft, so don't worry about that. They're turkey sausage sticks. They're not real bad for you. They're nice flavor and stuff. And I mean, they're big.
And that's a good price on
It's
those.
a very good price. I think it's 14 something.
Yeah.
Free shipping. So,
Yeah.
So got him that. The other things that we had come in was I just had a few lotions that were on special that I bought because I was running low. Had some hand weights come in. I had the children's chewable vitamins I use on the dogs as recommended. So, we grind these up every night and give it to them with their food. We got a pill crusher because, sometimes pills don't really want to crush. So, yeah, we got This
like
was
the Price is Right girl here.
Yeah, this was on special too, so we got this, and I got them some more flea tablets. We give this to them every so often to keep fleas away from them. And what else I get? Oh, the other thing I got in for the dogs was the joint solution for Missy, the chewable, the glutamine chondroitin, and I think that it will help her. 60 of them in here. It was on special, and it's a nice chewable and stuff. So I think if it'll help her with the pain and stuff, then that's because you don't want to see your dog in pain and stuff. And so that's about all we got in.
And you've always been absolutely incredible at finding the best deals.
I look for when you're looking, you look for a lot of times I usually shop by the lowest weight or the lowest price, and then it'll have the add-on special, and I love that, I love that. So I'll hit specials, and so we had our doctor visit today, and let me backtrack just a little bit. You guys noticed I wasn't around Saturday or Sunday. Saturdays is my me day. I usually take that to do just what I want to really do, which normally is I'll paint, and I'll paint, and then I'll paint some more. And that's what basically I did. And then Sunday is Brad's me day, and that's the day he tries to catch up on sleep. We'll talk more about that in a minute. And I slept a lot too. Saturday I wasn't feeling that well with my stomach and stuff. So that's why I wasn't around. Yesterday also is a day that we spend together. I try not to do videos. Once in a while I will, but I don't do anything else really. I mean, I'll talk with Linda for just a short amount of time, on Sundays, and that's about.
Usually about the only time you do a video on Sunday is if
we're cooking something.
Or you have me doing a video with you.
Which, speaking of which, Brad did make char siu chicken last night, which was wonderful. I had that with cauliflower rice and spinach, and it's so good. And that's Chinese barbecue. So, because we had bought some boneless, skinless chicken breast, and that was very good. It was nice and tender too, and very juicy. One thing, Brad made cashew chicken. Was it Friday night?
Something like that.
And one thing he learned was, what did you say? Feathering the chicken?
No, it wasn't feathering, but
I thought you said that's what it was called.
I don't remember what it was called, but
basically you coat the chicken in
baking soda
and leave it for
20 minutes.
And then you rinse it all off. But what it does was it tenderizes the chicken. And it was very nice and tender. So
I was really surprised. That was one of those where, I thought, okay.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish that I would have done that to the strips that I made.
Oh, that was very tender, though. Yeah. Can you hand me my coffee, babe?
But I wish I would have.
Thank you.
I wish I would have done it to those chicken strips just to see how they would have turned out. But
well, next time.
Yep.
So, okay, now on to today's doctor visit. We'll start with Mr. Heidi. Brad, I've told you guys, Brad's been in a lot of pain lately. And he can't sleep at night. And he's dead tired in the daytime. I mean, this poor man, he may be up till 5 or 6 in the morning and then has to get up a couple hours later and go to work. And it's just been getting progressively worse. Also, for 5 weeks now, we've really tried hard on watching what we eat. And he was doing low carb and everything, and he's being very good. And that blood sugar is not coming down. Those numbers are not coming down at all. They're still 250 and above. So he was talking with the doctor today, and
oh, sorry, I was listening to the story.
well, I know, but I wasn't in there, so I can't.
Yeah, and she's had us both on Trujillo, which has worked very, very well for Teresa, and with me it just hasn't done anything. She had me on, or she asked me about Byetta, which I was on it years ago, and a long story, but it didn't work, and Byetta scares the hell out of me.
It made him so sick the doctor thought he might have pancreatic cancer.
And then, but the best one I've had, the best results I've had is with Victoza.
Right.
But the insurance company
won't cover it.
Yeah, you've got to stand outside on one leg facing the north and sacrificing dandelions to the sun god.
Not the dandelions.
Yeah, the dandelions. Which around here there's hardly any dandelions.
There isn't, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you got to jump through so many hoops for the Victoza in order for them to cover it. And then one insurance we had recently, they just they would just flat out not cover it. So she's going to see what other options are available and then call something in for us.
And then also he's been on gabapentin, and he really hasn't noticed much difference with the gabapentin as far as the neuropathy. So she's also going to look into that. What'd she say about the metformin?
She hears that a lot.
Okay, so she hears that a lot. Brad had to quit taking it, as we told you guys. And, you know, Stacy and the Humper, Stacy got put on metformin, and she had to go off it, too. She just could not tolerate it. Some people do great. Like my friend Linda has been on, my best friend Linda has been on it for a long time, does great with it. Brad and I know I definitely couldn't tolerate it, so she's going to look into different avenues. But, we're waiting on doing anything with the back, like he told our doctor, and our doctor is fabulous, you guys, is that he needs to get the blood sugar under control, and she agreed. She was alarmed at the numbers and stuff. So they didn't even draw blood on him this time. Now, for me, we did another UA to see if I have another UTI or not, how that's doing. I'm getting a few symptoms of such, but I'm usually not very symptomatic until it's really bad, just because I've dealt with this all my life, so my body pretty much is like, But my blood sugar and stuff is good. There's no real changes there. She did draw blood and stuff for another A1C and all that kind of panel. And we did talk about, I brought it up, about the weight and about the keto, and that I was a little disappointed that I'm not losing better. She agreed. She is not, and this is just my doctor's viewpoint and stuff, and I know keto works for a lot of people. She is not a fan of it. She thinks just the old-fashioned low carb, which she said she would like to have me do 15 to 30 grams of carbs per meal, which I was surprised. There's a lot more carbs than I thought I would be having. And we talked a lot about that, and she said, when your body goes into such a starvation mode, then it wants to hold on to the weight. It doesn't want to let go of any of it. And so she, recommend easing into reducing the carbs and stuff. Now, I've already really, really reduced them, so, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the low carb. I'm going to really look into changing that. Because I am hungry all the time, you guys. I mean, I am hangry when it comes mealtime, honey? Yeah. I have been like the wicked witch of not only the West, but the East Coast, too, because we live here on the East Coast. Because, I like just chew his face off, But, I mean, I'm getting better about it. But there were a few nights that I scared myself. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I applaud and support anybody who's on the keto. I know it works great for a lot of people, but there's no one eating plan for everybody. So, you know, if what you're doing works for you, awesome. I'm going to be tweaking mine, and I think that's the whole game, is you get a basic whatever eating plan you choose, and then you tweak it for what, can you answer that, honey? Crawford Pharmacy, I don't know why. Did you answer it? Answer it, dear.
Hello.
Anyway, can you go in there?
This is her husband.
Then you have to tweak it to how it works for you. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. The wrong pharmacy place called. That's why I'm like, you know, Crawfordville Pharmacy, we don't, you know, we go through Walgreens, so Brad's the doctor's office accidentally, they're not in right now. Do they close it for noon?
No, it was good to call Walgreens.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Called them into the wrong place, so I'm not sure if that means I have a UTI or not. So, they didn't tell him what it was about. So anyway, like I said, whatever plan works for you is what you got to be on. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Is doing that, you know. So that's about it. Everything else was good. Heart sounds good. Breathing's fine. Yada yada yada. We were laughing about the hot flashes. She did recommend Estroven for hot flashes. She said she's had some people tell her that really helps. I don't know about that or not, but so we'll see. But anyway, that's all that's going on here. I am going to do a video later on this afternoon with the hats. The hats are going out tomorrow. I just was tired, dead ass tired yesterday. So, yeah, I slept a lot yesterday. I didn't even go in and paint. I did start an Afghan, looming an Afghan. And I want to make a nice Afghan for my couch. So, you know, that's what I'm working on. So anyway, that's all we got going on here. Remember that I love you guys and I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you guys are awesome. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.